Alright, welcome to another night of Explorer. A couple weeks ago, we could not be the hero mana traders needed to get into the open, but now I'm just gonna jam some more heroic. For the same reason I don't play too much mono red on Arena, there's no Swiftspear. Um, but unlike in mono red burn, where you're already running Soulscar Mage as a second copy, or copies 5 through 8 of Swiftspear, and so we're placing it as much harder. Here, you weren't running it, and so it just fills in as the creature that just has prowess and you don't need to target. Because it's good to have one of those, so you're not thinking too hard about which creature to target. You got a Hoplite and a Soulscar, simple cast on the Hoplite, Soulscar gets the pumps. So the deck is pretty much the same. Everything else is on here. I want to say something from the mana base is missing. I can't remember what. Oh, right, the Pain Lands. We did just get some of the Pain Lands, but not Battlefield Forge. So hopefully I don't get too basic screwed. Otherwise, I had the wild cards for the optimal mana base of Shock Lands, Fast Lands, Pathways, everything an aggro deck wants. And then just running one Iganjo. Running every copy of Vedanto I can for removal heavy decks. Running every copy of Showdown I had because I didn't feel like crafting more. Some fight as ones to protect one of our things, then possibly save the Dreadhorde Arcanist or Gigantha. Everything else is a human. So basically just save a human, sometimes save something else too. Portable Hole for when we can't just go faster than them and just throw them off tempo. I wanted to try Mavinda. I don't think I ever got the chance to try it when I was doing Pioneer on Magic Online. And then I also want to try Escape Velocity, so those are one-ofs. Like an aggro deck, the intro is fast, so I'm going to switch off this. There we go. Trade black and blue for red and white. I'll get that quest in no time now. Go to events, traditional explorer, and we'll see if we can run over our opponent like any good Boros deck wants to do. And we'll see how long the waiting times are. Yeah, Arena has definitely not killed online, because you can go find a Pirate match instantly, best of 3 in a league, or a Mana Trader series instantly, and then here, if you want to do best of 3 Explorer, this is probably one of the shorter waiting times. Alright. It's not the best hand, but I'm going to keep it because it goes 1 drop, 2 drop interaction, which is the best target spell we could have. Also, I should get to play 3 Vantages out and have perfect mana. White, blue, either a really lucky control deck or something else going on here. Just going to attack first. I'll just play this out. Resolves. Okay, I have no idea what my opponent's doing. I want to say this is it looks like a control deck, but I can't tell. Well, in we go. I don't need to target Soulscar, so we'll just go big. Rampage is nice, you can target 2 things if you have 2 heroic guys. There we go. And, yeah, that is a colorless ability. Okay, they had the perfect removal spell. I'll ditch 4th land, don't need it. Also the fact that I'm not getting, any spell. Okay, guess this was control. Actually, I'm still not, that's a free roll. I don't even. Okay, Field of Ruin. This has got to be a control deck. But they've used their one to get through my God's Willing spell, so I feel good to start going now. Unfortunately, no heroic creatures left, so this is going to be tough. This Reckless Rage turned out to be a dead card. Unfortunate. Alright, counter magic so that I cannot get any 2-for-1s. That's not fun. I might be able to have lethal, but when they've got all their mana up, it's kind of hard to go into it. So I don't have protection against the sweeper, so I think I'm just going to buy Giganta. Let them do their worst. Oh, they did give us a Reckless Rage target. That's not attacking. There's no way that's attacking. They have another counterspell. I'm still going to attack through, but... Yep. I don't think I can force through 10, though, just with God's Willing. It's unfortunate. But this is 9, so they should chump block. They have to keep God's Willing up for the Wandering... Oh, they don't have Wandering Emperor mana. So they're gonna, chump block that. Oh, they're gonna double block it? What an idiot. Yeah, the pump takes care of that, so I just want to get this as much damage into their face as possible. Alright, shields down if they have the sweeper, and if this was Swiftspear, I would declare the game won, but they get to do that, and I can't attack. Opponent is running out of cards, though. Well, they just played sweeper, so I'm just going to deploy my 2 best threats. Make them have the second verdict. Sure. Teferi's okay.
Let's slow this down.
But the talk...
You need to take a time out.
Oh, nope. Okay, he had it perfect. He had perfect. Once again, wishing I had haste creature so I could just end this game. But I can't. The lack of a haste creature... Well, a second haste creature might make this deck so much worse. Starting to regret ditching 4th land. Wish I could hold more up. But I just have to go in and he gets the chump block because I can't use my God's Willing.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Because he might remove in response. I'm ready to chuck this Gigantha to the first connive trigger I can get. Yep, sure. Float a white. Guess it's kind of free for him to do if he doesn't want to use a card in hand. I got the wrong basic, but I can't change the deck. Alright, well, does he have another absorb? He does. So I do need to draw a land here to have any chance anyway, so I might as well do this. If he tries a removal spell, I'm just kind of boned. But yeah, just the... Already hitting that Soul Scar Mage isn't a Swiftspear. This may have been a mistake. I made him out. I'm trying to make him have it now, and he's still having it. Nope. Not what I needed. He gets another turn now, and I'm probably dead. I guess not dead, just gonna go on a lot longer now. He gets 2 more looks for a removal spell, and then I'm back to square one. At least I have this with the God's Withing, but killing him with that's gonna be much slower.
We need to move quickly.
At least he can't use Emperor right now. Ooh, yeah, that kind of shuts me down pretty hard if he gets another turn here and can just hold up mana. Yep, he had it. He's got it always. He's always got the next spell for my next creature without haste. You really need haste to get aggro deck against control. Alright, well, now I'm going to have him have the next sweeper because I'm getting desperate. Alright, got rid of the worst one. He's hit a lot. I think he's hit all his counters. He's probably doing 2 Saw coming to absorb. Hitting all his counters is really good for him. Yep, he just to cycle all his sensors to dig deeper. But I do have this up, and he doesn't have a creature. And he activates all I can, God's Willingness, in response. So I might be able to get out of this. Narset's fine. I mean, he gets a dig. I don't like that, but can't do anything about it. I'm not drawing cards right now anyway. Opponent whiffed. That's something.
No time for
Yep,
a
he wants to
break.
just see another card, hope to remove a spell, and also have Hall mana up. I'm just going to make a jumper. Either way, that's just a huge mana sink that allows me to probably get in with God's Willing and win. That last card needs to be a well-timed removal spell or he's dead. Gotta go for it. He's going to get too many cards again if he untaps. Perfect. Alright, he's got... That needs to be like a removal spell or... Perfect. Got there. Rather grindy, but got there. So let's see. I bring in all my grindy cards. Plays Virtuoso with Vanguard. And cut the Reckless Rages. I can still use Rampage and God's Willing to get through them if my dice gonna make too many sharks. Okay. Well, we get Test Escape Velocity and Mavinda if I draw either. No red, which is mildly concerning. I think I'm mulligans because I'm on the draw. Yeah, this is much better. Perfect. Drew third land. Should be golden from here. Yeah, Giganta feels much less good in this deck than it does in Sack, where they actually are trying to get to 5 mana anyway. But I'm drawing lands, so I might have to cast Giganta this game. There's the sensor. If he just goes sensor kill spell, I'm a little boned. It's a very explosive but also slightly fragile aggro deck. Still, I need to draw better cards. So Defiant Strike I will go. Not bad, not bad. Alright, well I've got lands now. Yeah, take 6. Pro white. New creature, perfect. Need to keep finding creatures because he's gonna keep doing stuff like that. Can't protect it, so I faint. Also, my opponent's missing land drops. I gotta just try and keep throwing stuff down. 1 white, so he can't verdict. That's big, that's big. Let's get Mavinda down now. Yeah, fight as 1 stops a sweeper, but it also like fails against all the removal because it's all exile. Yes. Alright, he's just deluging. Alright, I just want to force damage through more than I want to cast that Defiant Strike. No. It's going to be resource game. And he might go white land sweeper here. At least Giganta will resolve that way. And this removal doesn't deal that well. Oh, that's cute. Strong too. So he tapped out, so I think I can just kill him. Yes, I can definitely kill him this turn. Yep, got there against control. Not an easy matchup for Heroic. So much interaction they can pull apart your little frail strategy of creatures and pump spells. But starting off with a match win is always good. On the play. Okay, perfect. Double Virtuoso. 3 lands, 2 spells. Though I would love something else instead of the second Courage. Opponent mulled. Okay, well, they're probably going to take a Virtuoso anyway, so the second Courage did not help, but... Yep. Drew third Virtuoso. Let's show him the one that was revealed. Stomp, sad. Mid-range, big meanie. Let's get this one out of stomp range. Tenth District, that's a good backup. And they have the push instead. Rough. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about keeping a spell on top, but it's better than having a land on top. Okay, they always have it. They didn't even need to kick that, but they were very nice and kicked it for me. Thank you, opponent. They probably don't have removal for the Giganta, though. I guess they do have removal for the Giganta, though. And yep, they get to play Fable. Wonderful. Well, they're almost out of gas. And that will get me the win. Well, they're probably going to benefit if it doesn't kill my Legionnaire. So it probably kills my Legionnaire. Yep. Sounds about right. Running into the 2 most removal-heavy decks the first 2 matches. You really do burst damage in this deck, so when you run into things that can just outpace your threats, with answers. It's kind of rough, like right now is. Probably didn't even need to play that land, but what are the odds I draw my last Virtuoso? That's the only thing I would hold it for. And now they just get to beat me down very quickly. After playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 removal spells. And yep, I'm at 5 already. Well, that sucks. Rakdos definitely as hard as control. But all the removal is damaged based. Haha. And they can't counter my stuff. They can exile this super easy though, so I'm not going to bother with that. So I'm going to ditch the Virtuosos, because those just died too easy. And don't have haste. Rage is going to be good. God's Willing's okay, but they really have 2 colors of creatures often. Not a big fan of Soul Scar Mage's matchup either. Just don't know if it'll do enough. Yeah, I'm going to go down 2 of those. Honestly, go down an Arcanist just because they're going to have a lot of graveyard hate. This is a terrible hand. No creatures. It's also a bad hand, but I have to keep it. And hope I don't draw terribly. So I don't think I'm allowed to put back Showdown. I think it has to be the Reckless Rage. I can go bigger than their creatures. And last game they just played 20 removal spells. Maybe I should have cut a Rage. Oh well. Okay, hopefully I can draw out a 1-lander. Otherwise, this match was a very sad one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play this hold up fight as one. And I will discard Showdown. If I should run 1 Crocs and sack. It's just nice to have that a little bit of value, and if you don't go too hard in the graveyard, then your opponent can't really play around it effectively. Yep, opponent has removal spells out the wazoo. So I'll just keep protecting this creature till it kills them, I guess. The Bone Crusher will be a thorn in my side, because nothing's big enough right now. Interesting. Need a good draw. That's not one. Do they have... Of course they have another removal spell. Surprised they didn't set out the Heartless Act, considering how my creatures get counters on them. Yep, and now I need to draw something. Did not draw something, drew nothing. And now I'm probably dead. I missed a beat. They keep a chump blocker back? Okay. Okay. Makes a little more sense now. Cool. What are they doing? Nothing, apparently. These trade. So we will make attacks. I make them think we have something. We got 2 cards in hand after all. And really wish I actually did have something. Because it would make this look way less bad. They probably got it here. They have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, that's sad. Don't know how I win now. The answer is I don't. Alright, maybe I can get an easier matchup with the next round. Honestly, not that big a fan of how good Rakdos is right now. It's just a dumb deck with no synergy. It just plays all the best 3 drops in its colors. And granted, it does get stomped by the best deck, Mono Green, but that's not even on Explorer. Alright, come on. Easy. Good matchup. Good matchup. Oh, Bosh. Okay, so mono red guy. Who doesn't know what a 2-drop is? On the play again. Risky, but I'll try it. Immediately punished. Immediately punished. Okay, well, he shouldn't have removal for the Dread Horde, right? Then I get to go to town. Alright, he's setting up for some big creature next turn. That's nice, that's nice. Let's draw cards till I find 3rd land. Let's get a counter on this so it's hard to kill, actually. Hey, found third land. Beautiful. Oh, that's a big flyer. That's cute. Think I can outrace it, though. I think. Ooh, that's a big help. Opponent stalling out of sadness. Cool. I should probably do the pro red now. I'm out of range of his things, and I want to fizzle that. Great. Oh, well, he scooped. I guess I put down more than they could handle. Well, people like removing my stuff. I like saying no, and they remove my stuff. As such, Virtuoso is too fragile to their interaction. I think favorable combat math is more what I'm my speed. No, I probably don't need a Mavinda. I probably want a portable hole or two. So score's not great in this matchup, so yeah, I'll add in 2 portable holes, see if that's enough. And I will cut 1 District Legionnaire for a 3rd hole. They do 2 damage so easy. 3 is harder for them, though still definitely possible. This is okay. I don't like how it's a pathway for 2 different colored 1-drops, but I do get an extra draw. In fact, I probably should have mulled this, but we'll see if I get punished or not. Yep, so hard to play a 1-drop. Well, I have... Yeah, it's better for me to play this. They'll probably just kill it, but as soon as I draw another land, I can play it onto Vanguards. They play Shock? What is this deck? Are you that desperate for a companion? You play Shock? It's gotta be better cards. And, well, I didn't get that Bone Crusher target, but I missed land drop. Punished hard. They could have saved that for a creature, but they don't know what they're doing, I guess. Get down a Danto. I can't pay 4 life that many times, but the ability to threaten to activate it will get me far. Oh, they're just buying Obosh? Missing their trigger? Okay. Works for me, bud. Well, I'm gonna play this. And then I'm gonna get in there. Yep, seems decent. Can't kill that, so no point blocking. Another land, nice, nice. So I guess I should lead with... I do want to kill that, but it won't be easy. Start with Defiant Strike, maybe I can draw a land. Didn't draw the land I needed, I already played one this turn, I'm a bit of an idiot there, but that's fine. I don't benefit from other card, so... Yeah, I can block there freely. Let's just set up for the big swing next turn. I don't think they can kill me at 13. Now I've got 2 free blockers. Because Vanguard just straight up blocks the etching. Well, there goes my remove Obosh plan. That doesn't deal double damage, so I'm not blocking that. Alright, this is going to hurt. But I do survive, then I can maybe find a wave to kill. This is going to deal 6. Actually, so this is worth the block. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He tapped out. I can probably try and find a way to try and kill him here. Not dead. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this enough? And I'm 1 short. Well, that's sad. I need a Rampage to push through damage. Hole wouldn't have looked good there. So I'm pulling Hole back. That quickly grows outside of their burn range. And I'm on the play, so maybe I can just get a good hand and beat them down. No creatures. No lands. Forced to bin 2. You actually look kind of... You're not great, honestly. Paying the 4 is way less good than I realized. I'm not actually in a matchup where I want to play it. I've got to remove something, so... Seems good. Which is worse early in the game, so I'll lead with it. Soulscar Mage does put a bit of a downer on it, but not gonna block. Would prefer it alive. He's gonna stop it anyway. So that it's -1 power. Oh boy, me. That's a good card. Oh, I have a chump blocker now, getting for 3. I had a chump blocker. Let's go bigger than their chain whirler. That figures. Be mana efficient. Oh, does he have double play with fire? Am I just dead now? This deck just gets destroyed so easily. Here we go. That gets me back in. This match. But he gets to play that, and I need a spell or a land. If I draw a creature, not looking too great. That's something. Honestly, just gonna make it huge and force the chump. Okay, opponent goes to 2. Is their plan just double block with Bone Crushers? I guess it is. Because I kept the wrong card on top. But I am willing to double attack and trade with both. Maybe I shouldn't have played my hand out. Oh, they are going to always have their kill removal spell. Why does that? Jeez. Why does everyone have so much removal? I listen to podcasts warning about people don't play enough removal, and all I run into is removal, 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 removal. People clearly don't actually play it. And you've got too many creatures now. Yep, and now it can chump block and deal 1 to me. That's fun. And I think you should get flipped around and killed so fast. Well, that's something. Turns out I do win this game of Magic the Gathering unless they have a kill spell, right? I know that the kill spell doesn't matter. Well, I guess kill spell would mean they can deal lethal to it twice, and then I am dead. Alright, got him. With a lucky top deck. Alright, 2-1, decent start. Matches go so fast. Oh, what's this? I got packs of the stupid new set. They are mythics. Don't know where you would play them, but they are mythics. I don't think you want to go anywhere near Anvil as long as Karn's in this format. Although I guess you could do it in Explorer. And I don't think Completed is good without Anvil. Because it gives you another artifact in that desperate pinch, more importantly. You just have more creatures that are dying. Regularly, that is. But I think I like Blood Tide Harvester a lot. Giving the deck more removal is good than dinky 1/1s that you can't even sack on their turn like you can Cat to get full effect. Stuck here waiting. We'll see how many minutes it is before we find a match. And we'll see how many removal spells are in their deck. Probably a fair number. Oh, really hamming up the wait time here. Yeah, still need to find something quick. But like, it's only a problem when I play Explorer. Everything else I have to worry about wait times. So rather long one, geez. Well, I guess it's not too long by the standards of this game. Sorry about the wait. But if you really cared, you'd be playing Explorer to help make the wait time not as bad. Well, I'm always going to play game one. And we'll see if they have the turn one kill spell or not. We'll force him to have it. This is a weird deck. But okay. Yeah, I'll hold up kill spell and God's Willing. Sounds good. Figure out what my opponent is doing. Some sort of blue tempo deck, it looks like. So get the venture into the dungeon. Meh. I'll save my spells to get in now. Holding up 2 spells, I feel like it's gonna be really strong this turn. Yep, look at that, I get to God's Willing. Their weird little deck. It was a black removal spell. Another good spell on top. Yeah, tell you what, can't be blocked. How about can't be alive? Ooh, spicy. This is lethal if they don't block. They weren't listening to the it's lethal if they don't block. Not a fan, I see. Well, when I want easy, I didn't mean this easy, but you take them. You take them. You take what you can get. So yeah, God's Willing does look good if they're doing -X, and this looks bad. They seem to be a tempo deck, so I'm just gonna take holes. To get some of my 2 drops that they can hit on the curve on 3. Yeah, but they can't hit Dread Horde with that 1 removal spell. So yeah, I think we'll just play that 1 removal spell and bring in all the holes. If they start setting up tempo, I can hopefully use a hole to offset it. Otherwise, just set up things that I can pump up quick. Soul Scar Mage does not tap for red, so and it's not free, so mulligan that. I'll keep. It has a hole. It needs to draw a second land, but it has a hole. I'll put back the second one of those because they have graveyard hate. Ooh, okay. Now we're speaking. If I get to Ancestral Anger, that's another chance to draw a land. Didn't even need to. I'll just get in there for 1. Play Doot Doot Magic Flute Man. Well, I'll make a small guy big a guy. And I'll just hold up mana. They want to play a kill spell like that. A bad 3 mana 1 that allows me to do this. I have enough creatures. Thank you very much. But no thank you. Well, I can hold up Rage if they play anything. Otherwise, I'll just smack them. Yep, you have a lot of cards in hand. I'll give you that. So I want to hope they don't have push and just go for lethal, but I haven't seen push, so. And just make it official. Alright, that was too easy. What was Precipitous Drop doing in a constructed deck? Alright, well, one more. Just get it out of the way. Honestly, like, I don't know, like, this deck's main board is pretty well set. Obviously, you just wish you had Swiftspear, but, like, can't think of any changes I would do to it. Plays God Hand is God Hand. I want that to be the first removal spell. And I'm just playing this next turn anyway, so wasn't getting the pump regardless. Yep, there. Oh, Thoughtseize, okay. I died Tick Hoplite anyway. It's like another red-black deck. Well, I assume it's red-black, but it could be any black deck. Oh, they did take the Hoplite. Wow. I got spooked. All my stuff is sorcery, so he can react pretty favorably if he just holds up the mana, which is rather unfortunate, but he's probably just going to stop right now. And now I have no heroic creatures. That is sad. This man has to get me home. It's something. Attack for 8. This is gonna be. I actually have lethal if he doesn't do anything, but he probably kills Soulscar Mage, force me to buy Giganta this turn. It's red black. They have everything. They have like a secret removal spell. Oh no, he's just dead now. Cool. Up, almost one off, but I drew another spell. Alright. Got the nut start against red-black. Let's see if I can win one of the next two as well. So they just ignore this and then flip the table so hard, it's so bad. So I have to cut that because it doesn't get out of range as quickly as I'd like it to. Have to bring this in to try and outvalue them. Probably just cut Virtuoso completely. That is the worst time I've ever seen. That is almost as bad. I mulled the 5 new Gnosis still not creatures. Jeez, yeah, this deck can get bad hands so easy. I do not recommend playing it. I have to hope I draw a creature soon, or I am just dead. So I just keep drawing random spells, then I'm super extra dead. if I keep drawing spells that aren't removable spells. And now begins the
Enough
discard
with
time.
the mysteries. Don't overthink things.
Oh boy.
You won't be outsmarting me.
My first creature just gets sacked to Lily. Jesus. Let's go to game 3. There's no way I win this. He just down ticks. Has like an extra removal spell or 2 in hand. I got all the wrong stuff there. Yeah, he can just force me to sack here, so the Rakdos matchup got even worse with Lily. Jeez. Hoplite and I start. We're gonna risk it. Yep, turn 1 Fatal Push. These look pretty bad now. Just so easy to get disrupted. Well, I don't care about lands, so I'm just gonna slap this. The next turn I can play all the cards I ever wanted. There we go. Next turn I get to play a land. I'll have to play this and shock myself for 2, which isn't fun, but I get to go off a little bit. We'll see if it's enough to get through. Yep, they're just gonna set up the heavy aggro, and my life total is gonna be in pain. Oh, no defense for Chandra. That's interesting.
Let's do this.
Well, I plan to kill Chandra.
Yup, you're going down.
Hoplite blocks
over when I
pretty
say it's
favorably,
over.
though if they kill it, things get a little scary. I probably should just cast a Fine Strike for the extra counter on Legionnaire, but I don't know what they're going to do, so it makes it tough. If they have double removal spell, then I am just dead here. But if I have creatures on board, then I can start putting counters on things and maybe force things through. Oh, you picked the wrong day, buddy. Second removal spell. Alright, well, they get to hit me for 5, but I have 10th District. You don't have haste, go away. Ooh, that's good for blocking. And, oh, he gets to finish it off. Well, that's one less creature coming at me, though. That counts as something. Unfortunately, I do miss 1 counter now from having no creature. Which is a little disappointing. See how much damage I can do this turn. Not what I'm looking for. Another showdown. That could be good next turn. See what the opponent does. They might find a way to kill me. They'll probably find a way to kill this 10th District Legionnaire. But it has to be a black spell. They've decided Kalidas is not good enough. They're probably right. That feels a little scary, otherwise I feel like this match is already won. I've got so much gas, but if they can sneak the damage through, then it doesn't matter how much gas I have. I already lost to Rakdos once today. Don't want to do it again. They're looking for the line. I mean, if they play a Bone Crusher and they reflection it, I'm just dead. But they must not have a Bone Crusher, otherwise they would find that line. Or even a Trespasser. Yeah, like any creature. Or no, sorry, the original creature wouldn't get haste. They wouldn't have lethal like that. Interesting, just making more blockers. That actually wouldn't have killed me. Need to be 4 power or do some draining. So I can just push through this, I think. Yeah, I can just push through this. So they very noticeably have push mana up, which is sad. Okay, I no longer care about push mana. I now care about killing them. Ooh, got Rakdos. 10th District Legionnaire, soaring to power and toughness yet unseen in Boros. Nice, well, 4-1, I'll take it. As you may have been able to determine by now, I don't love this deck, but it is cheap. Especially if you already have any of the Boros mana base. So you're looking for a cheap aggro deck, this is the place. It's cheap in Pioneer, and it's cheap in, what are these? I'll just throw this here. I don't care. Yeah, it's cheap in Pioneer and Explorer. Paper, Moto. Well, it's not super cheap in Paper. There's a few decks that are, but it's cheap in Moto and it's cheap on Arena. If you want cheap, buy Challenger deck and upgrade it. That's the way to go. The new ones are coming out in like 2 months, I think. Random rares I don't care about. Yeah, so if I liked the deck, I would probably just play it on ladder or even fire up my league with how fast that first one is. And it feels weird to do an entirely different deck. I'm not loving the new draft set. So I think we'll keep this one a little short. We'll see how a shorter video does. So hopefully if you are a Boros stan, you enjoyed this. And